A local church has played a pivotal part in telling the story of black history. The Congdon Street Baptist Church is one of the oldest black churches in the country. Our Kate Walsh spoke to its pastor and congregation about why this church and its building has been so successful for decades.
Parishioners would agree that it's the people, not necessarily a building, who comprise a church. But Congdon Street Baptist Church here in Providence also plays an important role. The building itself tells a story of black history here in Rhode Island. It's a sleepy, snowy Sunday morning on College Hill in Providence, but a warmth radiating from the historic Congdon Street Baptist Church welcomes you in.
We've engendered a community and culture where people know there's somebody.
Pastor Justin Lester explains this is the first service back in person in some time due to COVID. And even in the inclement weather, parishioners showed up. Others streamed online.
It's the refuge. You feel safe, right? You're comfortable. God's word is going forth. You're seen, you're loved, and you're heard. I think that's where God gains glory. And so from that, we've seen all 6 generations in worship, from a couple of 90-year-olds to some newborns.
Even before being assigned here as pastor, Lester knew of this church as one of the oldest black churches in the country, now over 2 centuries old. 202 years now?
Yep, 202.
The Congdon Street Baptist Church traces its history back to 1820, when freed slaves and African people in Providence, listed in this original document, weren't satisfied with sitting in the balcony at the predominantly white First Baptist Church down the hill, so they built their own.
Originally founded as the African Union Meeting House about 2 blocks from here on Meeting Street, and it was burned down years after by some individuals who we believe didn't agree with slaves being free here in Rhode Island.
But they rebuilt here at this very Congdon Street location.
This is an hour and a half of knowing you're somebody, connecting with other somebodies, and leaving out of here knowing that I know there's a safe environment for that, and then hopefully I can take that to my workplace, to my home, where I can encourage somebody else to know that they're seen, they're loved.
He said modernizing Jesus's word is what keeps his parish strong in number. It's the juxtaposition of technology and tradition that's obvious throughout the church. These family plaques next to QR codes to check out more online. And also these stained glass windows next to new monitors so the congregation can participate in singing traditional hymns. In Providence, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.
Kate, thank you. And for more Black History coverage, we hope you will watch our half-hour special. That's tomorrow night at 6:30 over on Fox Providence.